What's up guys, MMAGAME here, bringing you another video. This video, I just want to give you guys an update, give you guys my thoughts on UFC 199. I'll be honest, I watched pretty much the majority of this entire fight card, which I haven't been able to watch the whole fight cards of the last fights. So I'm just going to kind of break down what I thought and the results. If you guys didn't know, most of you probably already do. If you saw some of my other videos, obviously the big announcement, two big things. Brock Lesnar is going to be fighting at UFC 200. Now, I have no clue who he's going to fight. Honestly, I don't really want him to fight anyone who he's just going to get completely smoked at this point after not fighting in so long. So I'd like to see him fight someone like, I don't even know. I know they're talking about Josh Barnett, but I really think Josh Barnett would not be a very competitive fight. I think Barnett would win pretty easily. So let me know in the comments who you guys think you want to see fight Brock Lesnar. You know, Fedor would be insane, but I don't know about that. In the fight, though, it was absolutely insane. I would have to say my favorite part of the card, my boy Bruce Leroy got a big win. Looked awesome. He almost got submitted, but he survived and he got that win. A crucial win for him. So I'm glad to see that. Dan Henderson with a crazy knockout on Hector Lombard with that bat. He threw a head kick and then he sort of caught it and then he just kind of back elbowed him straight to the temple and just knocked him out. I mean, he was completely, that was like a UFC 3 knockout when your guy is just literally dead. It looks like it's like just a dead corpse on the ground. That's how Hector Lombard looked. So that was it. Also, Brian Ortega got a knockout on, he was getting whooped against Clay Guida. Clay Guida was dominating the first 2 rounds, but Ortega just, on the 3rd round, he like hit a switch. It was like, okay, it's like he just went all out and threw crazy stuff and just came at it, picked up the pace so much, and then just threw a crazy knee and just put Clay Guida away. That was kind of sad, a sad sight. I am a Carpenter fan. I'm a fan of Clay Guida, so I thought he was gonna win because he was doing so good, but then he got kneed in the head. So that's the way that goes. Other than that, we had Dominick Cruz going up against Urijah Faber, and oh my goodness, the main thing I was hoping for with this fight was I just wanted to see the footwork and the beautiful movements and combinations and just the rhythm that Dominick Cruz gets in. So I was just hoping that this fight would at least go 3 rounds, but we actually got to see 5 rounds of Dominick Cruz in there doing what he does best. And oh my goodness, the way he moves and switches up his stances while he comes in and then always like goes back and resets, stays out of range, comes in, and then also mixes in with that movement, those wild looping punches, the unpredictability. I mean, I am a huge fan of Dominick Cruz at this point. I used to actually not like him. I used to think his fights were boring, this or that. I didn't really understand it. I didn't really get it. Now I get it. This guy is an absolute beast. His defense is insane. You just can't hit the guy, and he just mixes everything up so beautifully, and he is one of my favorite mixed martial artists at this time because, I mean, that movement and his footwork, I mean, I was watching him. It's like there's not a single point in time where he lets his feet like stay in one spot. He is just constantly bouncing on those feet. Every time it hits the mat, it just comes up and bounces again. So yeah, he's insane. He's absolutely awesome to watch, and he did get that unanimous decision on Urijah. Urijah really had nothing for him. But that is that fight. Moving on to the main event. You gotta be kidding me. If you guys didn't know, spoilers, here's your warning. Michael Bisping knocks out Luke Rockhold. I think he was like a 16-1 underdog on some websites. So man, that was just insane. I don't even, he just got it done. I mean, Luke Rockhold, they were saying he was keeping his chin up. He just came in there too cocky and he was too comfortable, basically, I think it was. he was too comfortable. He didn't understand that, yeah, Michael Bisping might not be the biggest threat or the toughest, best fighter in the division, but he knows how to win, and he has an extremely long amount of experience. So if you give him certain openings, he can work with that. And Michael Bisping said that he saw his punches coming. They were coming slow. He could see him, and he was able to land big counters. Ended up knocking him down with a left hook, I believe, and just finished him off. Michael Bisping is the champion. Destiny! He fulfilled his destiny and was able to get that title. Oh my goodness, what a UFC. That was my favorite UFC event in quite some time. I didn't even get to cover all the fights on here. The fights were great. Some of the early fights were actually bonkers, absolutely bonkers. I mean, these guys were standing in front of each other just winging hooks. So yeah, all the fights were good. If I forgot to cover a certain fight that was your favorite, make sure to let me know in the comments. Awesome UFC, cannot wait for UFC 200. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure to hit that like button. Also follow me on Twitch TV and Twitter. Till next time, this has been MMA Game.